In the movie Toy Story, toys only come to life when the kids and adults are out of the room. But in reality, true toy magic happens when we're all around. At least that's the goal of toy makers like Canada's Spin Master Toys, the company now behind classic toys like Etch-a-Sketch and Rubik's Cube, along with modern sensations like Hatchimals and Paw Patrol. A veritable Santa's workshop of creativity and innovation, Spin Master has more than 2,000 employees working in 20 countries and opened its doors to us at its headquarters in Toronto for a look at how the magic is made and what might be next. I feel like this is where it all started.
This is where it all started. This is the Earth Buddy.
The story of Spin Master Toys starts in Toronto in 1994 with some seed money, but not the kind you might think of.
We would take a pair of pantyhose, cut the underwear off, and then cut the toes off, and then cut it into 5. You could get 5 Earth Buddies out of a leg.
Ben Verity is Executive Vice President and Chief Creative Officer. He and his co-founders, Ronan Harori and Anton Robbie, invested $10,000 to create the Earth Buddy, a head filled with grass seeds covered by pantyhose.
It was like a crazy adventure where we went from making 10 on our first day to making 30,000 over 24 hours.
The Earth Buddy generated $1.5 million in sales in just 6 months and ignited a lifelong passion for Verity.
So I use the term not like smoke and mirrors, smoke and magic. That's what toys are, because toys can't be $1,000 most of the time. So how do you make something magical that sells for $3 or $10 or $30? But the main focus is making magic at a low price point for the most part. So that's what we have to do.
Are you ready for Air Hogs, the loudest, fastest, and farthest flying air pressure planes in the world?
Verity says his favorite toy took off in 1998.
Air Hogs.
The Air Hog Sky Shark.
What I'm so proud of is it put the magic of flight into a child's hands for the first time. Simply, easily, safely, no batteries, very minimal assembly, and it gave you this incredible result. And it was chosen as one of the top 100 items in the history of the toy industry.
Spin Master's portfolio has grown to include best-selling brands like Kinetic Sand, Paw Patrol, Bakugan, and Hatchimals.
Now the fun really starts.
In the history of toys, I'd say it's one of the greatest toys ever invented because it brings to life the moment of life, right?
Do you remember the first time?
Yeah, and on that, yes, because I've been wrong 99 times, but I was right on that time. When I saw it for the first time, I'm embarrassed to say this, but it's true, so I just want to be honest. I basically wrote down 10 million units and I slid it across the table because I knew it was that good.
Spin Master prides itself on launching around 1,000 new products each year. But the company is also acquiring classic brands like Etch-a-Sketch,
Oh, hello, Peter Rabbit.
Gund, and Rubik's Cube, investing in the past with an eye on the future.
What we have been doing is looking at ways that we can make our toys with sustainable materials.
Tammy Smitham is the Vice President of Corporate Social Responsibility.
This is the old one.
That's the old one,
Right.
yes.
And then this is the...
I'm gonna see, this is the new one, yeah. And if you hold them up together, you could never tell the difference.
No.
The Recube is made of 100% recycled plastic. Spin Master has also partnered with TerraCycle, which melts down recycled toys into plastic pellets for decking, paving stones, and more.
I love these Gund bears. This is recycled plastic.
The eco-friendly push also includes all things plush, like this Gund bear, which clearly I couldn't put down.
It's made from water bottles. They're cleaned, 10 water bottles, and they're ground down into a fine fiber, which is then spun into fabric. And they're so soft. And
This is seriously,
it's so soft.
this is incredible.
Yes, and that was really important to the Gund team.
Spin Master is also looking at packaging, aiming to reduce the plastic used in its packaging by 50% within the next 2 years.
First and foremost, it's removing it where we don't need it. So the teams are doing a lot of work. As you can imagine, The volume on something like Paw Patrol is huge. #1 preschool property.
Find me a kid that doesn't know Paw Patrol.
Exactly.
Right, doesn't happen.
The company rolled out Paw Patrol in 2014 with a toy line to complement the Nickelodeon animated series. It's become one of the most popular brands in preschool entertainment.
One of the things that I really love about what the team has done is that we actually have made it very simple for a child to basically play this app. And
This is so cool.
it is very cool because you just point and it'll paint for you.
Spin Master President and CEO Max Rangel says this soon-to-be-released Paw Patrol game platform illustrates the company's strategy.
The toy industry, and as it goes forward, will have to be complemented with, digital expressions of play patterns, and obviously the content will be the content. What kid, me included, doesn't look back and remember the action figures we grew up with?
Right.
And those storylines will continue to basically extend into the future, and there will always be a toy for that.
And for the toys of the future,
Please pick it up and open it up.
Okay.
we turn back to Ben Verity
Oh my God, this is so cool. This is not what I was expecting.
and his latest dose of magic. A modern take on the digital pets of the 90s, the Bitsy. By putting 15 pets in the palm of your hand, it's a welcome distraction in today's screen-centric world. Another bit of Spin Master smoking magic.
When you pet him, he knows you're petting him.
Hi, Bitsy.
And the way that you enter is you tap his head,
Yeah.
right?
He just talked to
yeah,
me.
exactly. Yeah. So that's how you bring. And then there's
And
a
his
swiper
eyes
that
got bigger.
Yeah. So it's very magical. It's very, very, very magical. It never feels good when someone says, "My kid played with your toy for 10 minutes." That's not our goal. Our goal is for
that you keep
for them to have an
playing.
incredible experience and a different experience. It's not an iPad. It's not the TV. It's not, and that's great. That's magic, right? That's what it is.
And I brought the magic with me. So before I give it to you, I do want to say this. You'll be happy when you play with it. So we talked about them recycling all this plastic. They've been doing it for about 3 years now. And in the fall, they're going to dedicate an entire playground to a Boys and Girls Club in California from all that melted down, recycled plastic they were able to make into pellets.
Well, the gun bear bear
so
is made
soft.
of 10 water bottles.
And I'm so sorry. I meant to bring it in. It is so soft. This is the Bitsy. I don't think you can see him, but my little doggy friend.
So
15
does he
pets.
change-
Well,
Yeah.
love the
He gets a voice.
sustainability, and all I have to say is Barkley is going to be jealous.